Hello, good morning student. Today my video of class 8 mathematics. We will continue our exercise 6a operation on algebraic expression. Now in today's session we have to study how to we have to learn how to subtract the algebraic expression. Okay students, so look here. Question number 9 to 12 all are same. The instruction is given here subtract. So look at question number 12. What we have to subtract? We have to subtract minus 16p from minus 11p. In the case of subtraction students, whatever the term that is written after from, we have to write it first, minus 11p. Then we have to mark the sign of subtraction, and then we have to write the next term, minus 16p. Okay students, what we have to do here? What we have to do here? First we have to write the term that comes after from here, then we give a sign of subtraction, and then we have to write the term here. Now minus 11p, and when we add both of the terms, minus minus, it becomes plus 16p. So when we sort out it, we will get here minus 5p. That's our answer. Look, one more question. Question number 11, 12, 13, 14. Sorry, question number 13 to 17 all are same. So here we are going to solve question number 17. Okay student, in question number 17 it is given that subtract 4p square plus 5q square minus 6r square plus 7 from 3p square minus 4q square minus 5r square minus 6. Okay student, what we have to subtract? 4p square plus 5q square minus 6r square plus 7 from 3p square minus 4q square minus 5r square minus 6. Okay, so we have to write this sum first here. 3p square minus 4q square minus 5r square minus 6. Then we have to write this one term, 4p square plus 5q square minus 6r square, then plus 7. Okay students, now in the case of subtraction, we have to change the sign of the lower term. Here what is the sign here? Plus, so we have to make it a minus sign here. What is the sign here? Plus, again we have to make a minus sign here. Here is a sign of minus, we have to mark a positive sign here. And for this plus, we have to mark a minus sign here. Okay students, now we have to add 3p square and minus 4p square. So students, when we add 3p square with minus 4p square, we will get here minus p square. Now we have to add minus 4q square and minus 5q square. When we add both of the terms, we will get here minus 9q square. Okay. Now minus 5r square and plus 6r square, that both we have to add here. When we add both of the terms, we will get here plus r square. And minus 6 and minus 7 we have to add. When we add both of the terms, we will get here minus 13. So this is the difference of, or the result of subtraction when 4p square plus 5q square minus 6r square plus 7 is subtracted from 3p square minus 4q square minus 5r square minus 6. Okay, and the result is here minus p square minus 9q square plus r square minus 30. Now we are going to solve next question. Question number 18 and 19 both are same here, but before we have to clean it. So in question number 19 students, it is given that the two adjacent sides of a rectangle are 5x square minus 3y square and x square plus 2xy. Find the perimeter. Okay friends, in question it is given that the two adjacent sides of or rectangle are 5x square minus 3 square and x square plus 2xy. What we have to find? Find the perimeter. So as we know students, perimeter of a rectangle, that is equal to 2 into sum of adjacent, sum of, also we can write here 2, sum of 2 adjacent sides, that are also known as length and breadth of the rectangle. What is the first side here? 5x square minus 3y square. We have to add with x square plus 2xy. Okay, friend? This one is the first side and this one is the second adjacent sides. So we have to multiply their sums with 2. Now 2. 5x square and x square, that is 6x square minus 3y square plus 2xy. Now the perimeter of rectangle is 6 to the 12x square, 2 3 the 6y square and 2 2 the 4xy. That is the perimeter of rectangle. Okay students, now here question number 20, last question of this size. Look here, but before we have to clean it. Now in question number 20, the perimeter of a triangle is 6p square minus 4p plus 9, and two of its sides are p square minus 2p plus 1 and 3p square minus 5p plus 3. Find the third side of the triangle. Find the third side of the triangle. Okay, students. So we have to find the what third side of the triangle. So we can write here sum of, let the third side be, let the third side of triangle be x. So we have to write here, we know sum of three sides of triangle, that is equal to perimeter of triangle. Okay students, sum of three sides of triangle, that is equal to perimeter of triangle. What is the first side here? The first side is here p square minus 2p plus 1. What is the second side here? The second side is 3p square minus 5p plus 3, and third side we have considered here as x. And what is the perimeter of triangle? That is 6p square minus 4p plus 9. Okay student, now we have to sort it. P square and 3p square, that is 4p square, minus 5p and minus 2p, that is minus 7p, and 3 and 1 4, and the third side is here x is equal to 6p square minus 4p plus 9. Therefore student, for calculating the value of third side, we have to change the sum of these two sides, another side. Therefore x is equal to 6p square minus 4p plus 9. Now change the side of 4p square, here it is plus, so here it turns into minus 7p, it turns here into plus 7p, and plus 4 it turns here in minus 4. Okay student, therefore x equals to 6p square minus 4p square, that what? 2p square, so plus 7p and minus 4p, that is plus 3p, and plus 9 and minus 4, that is plus 5. Therefore third side of triangle, that is equal to x, that is equal to 2pa square plus 3p plus 5. Okay student, now this way we have completed our video of exercise 6a. Hope this video is very helpful for you for solving this exercise. Now in my next video we will discuss about the next exercise of the same lesson. Thank you student.